Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, then welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I am Sabrina, and on this channel we talk about a little bit of everything, but today we are talking about skincare. So if that sounds good to you, then just keep on watching, I guess. Okay, so this video is going to be about, as you can tell from the title, skincare mistakes to avoid. I don't know why that just slipped my mind. So this is specifically skincare mistakes to avoid overall, but this is definitely attributed to acne prone skin or when you're trying to solve acne. Video was inspired by one of my new subscribers. She had left this beautiful sweet comment, and it honestly made me think about how, yes, we will all have a different skincare regimen depending on what our skin is acting up from. So as someone who been there at the beginning of my skincare journey and not knowing who to listen to, which advice to take, I thought I'd make a video about the skincare mistakes to avoid. I think this is very important because this could have saved me a lot of money and a lot of time. If you guys seen my how I got rid of my acne video, my acne was bad. It was bad. I'm gonna put it on the screen. And I believe that at a point it got so terrible because of the things I was doing that I didn't really know was hurting my skin more than it was helping it. So I just thought I should share it with y'all today. It's gonna be a quick little 5 points, maybe a bonus point. So let's just get into it. Okay, so the first one I want to get out of the way, I'm sure y'all heard this one a bit, but that's because it's true. And that is to make sure nothing is going on internally. Y'all, I cannot stress enough how this could honestly be the problem, and that's just it. And you could be buying all these skincare things to do topically. You could be taking care of your skin topically. But honestly, normally when your skin acts up, when your lips are dry, when just anything goes on, it's a signal. It's sort of like your body's talking to you. So something may be going on internally, whether you have an imbalance in hormones, whether you have an unhealthy gut, whatever it may be. It could be your body signaling like, hey, you got a bit of lack in this department, so we just gonna take some from your skin. It's the largest organ in your body, but like your body would take from your skin and your hair and things like that in a second. I'm not saying that it is automatically something that is internally, but you don't want to be spending all this money and all this time researching when it's something as simple as you need probiotics because you have poor gut health. Yes, gut health can affect your skin. And then I'm gonna couple that piece of advice too with staying hydrated, because I don't feel like they need to be separate because that's internal. So just make sure you're staying hydrated, because again, if your body is lacking in anything, it's going to take from where it can feel like, you ain't gotta look glowy, girl. You can look a bit dull a bit. Your kidney needs something real quick, you know? So the second tip I have, and this is really important. Actually, scratch that. All of this is important. That's why they all made the cut, because it's like, sis, or bro, whoever, I don't discriminate. So all of these tips are extremely important, but this is also just really important not to forget, is do not use more than one active. Y'all, I cannot tell y'all how much I messed up my skin by using more than one active, and I don't know why I'm getting so passionate about it. I'm really trying to like keep cool and stuff, but I did not know this, and I feel like it should be more widely known that this may happen to you if you use, or it will happen to you if you use more than one active. You're going to mess up your skin more. You're going to make it worse. And what do I mean by using more than one active? Well, like for instance, let's say you have a friend that's telling you, oh, you know, a retinol is really good. Retinol got my skin together, girl. You need to use a retinol. And then another girl go like, faded topicals cream got my skin together, got rid of all my hyperpigmentation and stuff like that. You need to use it. So you go pick up both. And you can't do that. You can't do that. It's like they're both actives, and it says on the faded topical bottle, do not use the same day as a retinol at all. But a lot of these times it doesn't have a warning on the bottle like this is the list of actives you can't use with it. So normally, from what I researched, again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if I said that yet, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not an esthetician. I'm just someone who cleared up my own skin and want to share my own information with you for you to research yourself. a lot of times it don't have a warning on the bottle or the packaging, so you just gotta kind of know. So the rule of thumb is don't use more than one active and one skincare routine. There are some actives you can use the same day. Like my dermatologist had me use a benzoyl peroxide face wash in the morning, and then at night I used my tretinoin. It was enough time in between to make sure like the benzoyl peroxide wasn't like active when I use my tretinoin, but you still can't do that with everything. So not cleaning the things that touch your face is a no-no when it comes to skincare mistakes to avoid when you're trying to solve acne. What does that mean? So your makeup brushes, your makeup sponges, even your dry towel. Even if you use your dry towel on your face yesterday only after your face was clean, the wetness of the towel is a breeding ground for bacteria. So you could be unknowingly putting more bacteria, acne-causing bacteria, back onto your face the next day when you dry your face with that same dry towel again. So you just want to make sure your phone is clean, everything that's touching your face. Make sure you have pillowcases and sheets to swap out during the week so that you are not hindering whatever your products are doing. Tip number 4 is to keep your routine simple. This is a big tip that I saw amongst a lot of dermatologists and estheticians, because when you just go pick up everything that is recommended to you, like I did, girl, let me tell y'all something, okay? I never used to get acne. I know I said that in like many of my acne videos, but I never used to get acne. So how I so geniusly thought I could solve my acne was to listen to everybody who said that they cleared their acne in a week or 2 weeks. Go buy everything they said they used, wait a week, it didn't work. If anything, my skin got worse. And then just go watch somebody else's video. Yeah, you just want to make sure that you keep your routine simple. That way, you don't irritate your skin with a lot of products, because an active or just doing anything to your skin while it's already flaring up, you may encourage irritation. So when you're using a whole bunch of products, that's definitely going to increase the chances of irritation. Just one active ingredient and keep everything around it gentle, so that you can see, okay, this ingredient is really solving it, or it's not. And then you can keep the same wash, lotion, everything, moisturizer, and just switch whatever it is you're using to solve your acne. All right, so this brings us to the very last tip, which is my favorite, which is something I just been down to tell y'all this whole video. And like I said, all of these tips are important, very important. You should not skip any of them. But this one right here, oh, this one is non-negotiable. This one is non-negotiable. You cannot skip this. And that is apply sunscreen. That is one of the biggest mistakes that I see in skincare, and that I used to do as well. I think with the combining actives and no sunscreen were my 2 worst ones. Actually, girl, I needed all these tips, okay? So let me know if you knew any of these tips, or if you have any more too, because we are sharing skincare tips to avoid, like skincare mistakes to avoid right now, okay? Sunscreen. I used to think I'm black. My sunblock is in my melanin. And before y'all say something, I know I'm not the most pigmented berry in the bunch, but I'm still black, okay? And I just thought that, you know, for ethnic people in general, not even just black people, I just thought for people of color, we didn't really need sunblock. But what I didn't know was that sunscreen is not just for sunburns, which I was like, I don't really get sunburns, so I don't need to protect against that. And it's not really for, I don't want to get darker, because I used to be like, oh well, I want to get darker, so I don't want to wear no sunscreen. And I used to say that too, but until I found out, sis, in people of color, it has high links to hyperpigmentation. Like, we can get hyperpigmentation so easy. And besides that, sun exposure is like the leading cause of physical signs of aging. And I know a lot of people who are into skincare are into anti-aging. So that is another factor to look at. You're not just protecting yourself from, you know, sunburn and things like that. You're actually physically protecting yourself from the sun rays. So I was the same way. I used to almost never own a sunscreen unless it was the summer, and girl, now I have a sunscreen year round, a body one and a face one. This one is kind of dirty, not wiped off. This is my face sunscreen, my Ulta MD, and this is my body sunscreen. Mwah. Both these, I think I'm good on sunscreen. I don't think, personally, these two work for me. I buy the tinted Ulta MD and the non-tinted one. It really doesn't matter. I do like the tinted one first because I used to have to rub the other sunscreen in a certain type of way to avoid getting any type of cast. This one, I don't get any type of cast. And of course, Black Girl Sunscreen. I really hope this video helped you guys with any skincare concerns. I know that we're not always going to be using the same skincare products and things like that to solve our problems. So I just really hope that this helped you guys when it comes to what to avoid to do. If it does, make sure you thumbs up it. Comment down below if you want to see anything coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for subscribing, because I know you did, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. You're going to want to probably lean on one active. Thank you, Train. Thank you very much. Thank you.